It was a dark and stormy night. Mwahahaha. Ha. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful, fun-filled Wednesday, where we continue video editing episodes for Tales of Valhalla, the Aftermath Chronicles. We are neck deep in the middle of Season 2, working on Episode 8, and neck deep in this episode. We have some things to talk about tonight, but as far as this goes, I mean, I have done things to it, but not as much as I'd like, because the past week it's just been kind of mind-numbing. And situation makes me feel like I don't feel like doing anything. So, but I have, and we will tonight do some things. Actually, gonna have some fun, and this music's so sober. I'm sorry, it needs to get a little bit more energy. But what we plan to do is, you see this like explosion here. We're going to be doing like layers of different fire explosion elements and putting it around this character here. And throughout the scene, it'll start circling around. You'll basically have a circle around moment, just that. And just expelling a lot of his powers out. Going... from what I described in the script, supernova, in a sense. So that's what we'll be working on tonight, and all I did is compiled some special effect elements, and we're basically just gonna look at them individually over the course of this hour, and play with them a little bit, and see if anything fits, and then we'll just layer them, and that should look good. So yep, just this specific shot basically. It's like right here, near, closer to the end of the episode. But it's shot composite shot 17 of, I think, over 30 composite shots, so. Woohoo! But yeah, just got couple things to talk about. One is, but my brain's so dead. No, I'm starting to get my 3D printer up and running again. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks. Starting to do some things, and here, let me show you. I have some pictures. I have a couple of photos. Hold on a second. Let's see here. There, okay. So that is a sand tile from downloaded files is from High Ground Terrain, if you're interested in purchasing them. That's a sand hex tile, goes great with your escape stuff. And that's a double hex sand tile there. So I've been posting these on Instagram, and got a comment. I want to talk about that a little bit tonight. I'll just talk about the premise of it first, and then we'll go from there. Here, hold on a second. So, what it was about is I posted this on Instagram and had someone comment on Instagram about it. So I just basically said a print test for these sand terrains, looking good, now for 1,000 more. And someone from Tori Franklin Print, some type of printer, excuse me. I didn't stop that, sorry. So some printer from somewhere, I think, makes lots of pieces, but said, if you need 1,000, why don't you use like these pieces as a master and make some molds? You could cast them way quicker than printing that many individually, and it would be a real simple mold, not something with multiple parts. And so I thought about it for a second. I'm like, well, I'm exaggerating a little bit on how much I need. I don't need 1,000, but I do need a lot. I use them for stop motion animation. I really don't know how to mold. I don't know how to mold. I've seen it done. My friend Jason Rutherford, he's done it a lot. But I necessarily don't know, and it'll probably cost extra money that I don't have. but I'm not sure if it'd be the same look and texture as PLA filament pieces. And so this person just responded, said a bunch of stuff. Said I should check out the website smoothon.com. They have a wide range of mold making and casting mixtures. And basically this person's basic premise was that, you know, in order to save a little bit of time, less you know, wear and tear on the 3D printer, that you could just make a mold, because that piece of terrain would be a simple mold. I mean, there are terrains and pieces from high ground that would not be simple to make as far as the mold casting is concerned. That much I know. But for the sand terrain, and here I'll bring it up again. Oh, I dropped it, sorry. Anyway, the sand terrain would be simple, and I agree that that would be simple. And so I said, oh, I'm talking about it on the live stream tonight, which is what I'm doing right now. And yeah, I mean, this person gave me a bunch of information, and so, I mean, I'm thinking about it, and I'll still probably think about it, because I remember how many months back when iHunt Monster suggested, you know, that for this live stream, instead of downloading the whole live stream to my Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel, that I just edit it, make a shorter version of it, and then put the longer video, the complete video, in a different YouTube channel, which first I'm like, I didn't like the idea, then I'm just like, actually, that makes sense. And so that is what I am doing. So it's just something I'm gonna think about, and maybe possibly do, depending on the cost, because I know it saves time, but I need to figure out the cost, what products I would need for mold casting, or who I'd have to pay to do it, since I don't know it, or I just keep on using my 3D printer. But that was just a suggestion from somebody. It was a nice thing to say. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get started here. See, that took 7 minutes to talk about stuff. So let's just get started, shall we? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is very appropriate, it says nuke. So we're going to put this here, see how it looks like. It's like very bright flash. Okay, I'm going to put it here. There, and kind of scale it down just a little bit, maybe. Let's see here. Kaboom. And then what we'd have to do is actually, and one thing I'm going to do here before I do anything, I'm going to set, if I remember how to do this. If I remember how to do this, let me see. It's what is it? See, now it's my head just going like, I don't remember. I don't remember. Of course, it's not on here. Let's see, all done. Track. That's right, tracking. Okay. What I'm going to probably do is set a tracking on this, so I can add that to whatever I put on there, so it's easier to do. Okay. Let's see here. Tracks. Alright, so let's do some tracking. We'll start right here, so everything's just going to be at the base of things. And now what I'm going to do is... Actually, yeah, because that's a nice little just to copy from. Okay, so if I remember how tracking goes, it's just like so. Huh, my son was put to bed and he's just reading a book right now. I'm looking at him through a video monitor on his crib. Okay, I think it's tracking along actually with what I'm doing. Yep, needs to stay center there. Oh, this tracking thing is getting good. It actually just stays by itself. Okay, not really don't need to make much adjustments. Because it's staying on point, so I picked a good spot. Let's get this. I mean, I don't know if this will work or not. We'll see. That's as far as it goes. Alright. So now, okay, apply to a layer. I don't remember how to do this. Aha. So let's just apply it to this one. Apply. Let me apply it to this one. Apply. Let me apply it to this one. Apply. And let's just see how they do. Alright, so go back to the viewer. Okay, excuse me one moment. Okay, back. So, 13 minutes so far, and we haven't even applied any special effects yet. Alright. Let me get this 3D in. Alright, let's see here. How's that good? Let's see if this works at all. Hey. I know it's not gonna work, I think. Well, here, hold on a second. Undo that. Undo that. I think what I need to do is bring the position to 0. darn thing. I mean, that keeps it, but gotta find a way to bring it up. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay. For a second, I thought my software was gonna break down. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here. Now, will it stay here if... But it's not... Okay, yeah. Must be doing something wrong with the tracking. Because it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is fine. I know I'm probably doing something wrong. I'll have to research the tracking thing again. Anyway, so let's just... What if I just did that? What does that do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Alright. Now if I set a track on this by itself, maybe it'll do something. Anyway, okay. So... how do I delete this thing? I guess I just... Well, this has been a total disaster so far. But that's usually what happens. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm really... Okay, there. Moving the tracking. This is gonna take forever. I'm just gonna do anything that will. I mean, first off, I just want to see how it looks. I don't know. There definitely needs to be other layers for it. That might not even do anything, but let's take a look at some photos here. Okay, so this, we need some color grading. As well as limit the screen. off the reds. There we are. Okay. Nice. That's a nice little bit of red there. So, but this needs to be a bit smaller. And I need to turn it around. And make it 3. So, splash. Yeah, still needs to be smaller. Get that on repeat. See, now that's one element, but I need a lot more than that. So, okay. So that looks nice. And then let's see what this is. Oop, okay. And scan back out. That's another layer. And so these are good to like start. I just need a sustaining glowing fireball somehow, but these are good starts. Okay. And it already is kind of red because I was messing with it earlier. So how about we do this? We will turn it 3D. I smell food cooking. I'm not hungry at all, but I'm hungry. That makes sense. Actually, maybe this one I can put off his where does it start? I'm trying to put it off of his staff, actually. Yeah, like so. There, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna just make these things work with you. Let's see here. Boom. Yeah, let's keep him in the frame, we'll come later. See here. try and put those together. Nice. Okay. So that's a good start. Now, let's see here. I got other things that I didn't put down that we could probably use. Like that. It kind of puts down the ground a little bit, so let me see. Let me try this one first. And I really don't need to change the color of those. So I just need to add the screen to make it blend in here. And we need to really shrink this down. I need to have that come off a staff too. Alright. Wait, where is it? Yeah, thank you. Here should do it, I think. Probably just 1 or 2, and that's fine. Okay, let's just take a look. Yeah. Nice. I might put it a little bit lower. Just a little bit lower. Nice little effect. Alright, next. Well, I suppose we just add more sparks, right? So, we'll do this one then. Back up. We're gonna add this later and just have it keep on taking that, I think. So this will be necessary in here. So first thing we're going to do is set that to screen, shrink it down a moment. Sure that the source looks like it's coming from his staff. Like so. At least starting out. I think it's still a little too big. Yeah, oh, that looks so nice. It actually looks like embers are hitting down there. That is cool. Now, one thing though I have to avoid is like, but it's gonna stay over here, so it shouldn't get in the way of like that palm tree later on, but I like that. That's nice. That is nice. Save. Let's see what else we got here. But I need something sustaining. So let me look. What we got. That's for someone else. That's for someone else. I think something that says Inferno would be what we would need, but probably not. Well, it could be a huge pillar. Let's just try it. There's something I could probably do with that. Okay, so instead of supernova, like, because I originally thought like supernova would mean like it would be like a big, you know, ball of light. Maybe it could be like a huge beam of light shooting up into the sky. It could work. Just gotta use what you have available usually. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so what we need to do first is shrink this down. But I do want it to... No. I do want it to rise above, so I want to be tall enough to here first. Let's take it where it needs to be. Right. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit taller. Rising. I want it to start where it is. Or should I have that start where his wand is 2? No, I'll have it start at the base. I'll have it start at his base. Why not? And we just gotta have a few of those just to keep it running. Or I can just try to extend this. Let me see. Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't. So let me just see. Okay, speed, duration. Let us bring this down by half, 50%. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, that keeps it the whole time. Almost the whole time. So let's take it to 40% then. But we need to see where this is actually going to start. Here, hold on a second. So it'll probably start right there. I'm liking how this is coming. I really do. Boom. Now, one thing I want to do though is I want to make this a little bit fatter. So I don't want a thin beam. I want a very solid beam of light or flame here. Something that'll make these, because these two start backing off. So this is going to be an hour-long live stream. I mean, I'm seeing it like I'm running out of time. Like I'm already half hour into it, but I want to try and work this as much as I can because this is exciting. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so I got to bring this up a little bit. Let's see here. start right when it's like... maybe a frame over. There. Alright, still want you to be fatter though. Plane on it. That's better. Right. Before the whole computer shuts down on me because of all the work I'm doing on this. So, let's see here. Boom. That's better. That I like. That is good. No, I'm not going to press anything. I just want to see what these look like all together. The nuke might have to go. Let's see here. Save. Just make sure it doesn't crash. Or maybe the nuke can be behind everything. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's shut these down. I might choose to keep the nuke, I might not, but it definitely, well, the nuke will have to, actually, one thing the nuke will have to do is start here, probably. Even further. And we definitely need some type of, like, explosion light flare. That could work. Okay, so what else can we apply here? Alright, so we got those, tons of layers. Exciting stuff. Let's see what else we got. It's like earlier today I just pulled a whole bunch of stuff. So that's smoke. Definitely might need smoke. Everything should be 3D, 3D, 3D. So let's add this then. Why not? But it's gonna start right. Probably want it to come off the wand. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is bring this scale down a lot. Do that here. There you go, very big. To hit blend mode and screen, and there it is. Now I'm going to add some red to this, so let's get some color balance in here. And we're going to bring the reds up, yes. These reds as well. These reds as well. Just fire this. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is bring this a little bit smaller. A little bit there. This looks like something that will have to go here as well. So that means I put it with the rest of the stuff. Alright, let's see here. That will have to go in front of this guy. So let's see here. Some smoke. Not too much of it. Inferno though, let's see here. Can I bring down the shininess. I did all this and this. What would that do? Yeah, there one. Oh, that's nice. They're like a huge fire twister thing happening. So I'm liking this, I'm liking this a lot. Alright. Let's see what else we got. This, no, that's for somebody else. That's for something different. That's something I'm going to use for Karuk, but not for this particular move. It's going to be something else. That's cool. I wonder if there's something I can do with it to make it erupt from here. We're just trying things out. So first thing I'm gonna do is change the color balance of this thing. Bring the reds up, the other colors down. Save. There's really not much else I can do with that. I like that. Okay. It's called glass. Alright, so what are we going to do first? Extended it here. I'm just going to try something. I was able to set the speed and duration. So let's see what it looks like if things are lengthened out. Okay, no, it doesn't work for that one. Okay, never mind then. It's okay. Doesn't need to be there for a long time anyway. So, what we'll do first is implement the screen on this guy. Twist him up. Shrink him down. So we need actually frame 12. So we're at frame 4. Alright. Nice. But I do want this to be wider. Oh. Enough. Nice. So not too bad. Not too bad. I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, now, before I sign off, let's just see if there's anything else I can put on here, but I think we have a good start. See your flamethrower, let's see what that looks like. Excuse me a second. Thank you. I might add this later. It is something a bit natural, though, that I can add with, like, this Inferno. Oh, heck, I'm just gonna put it on. Alright, hold on. So that way it just adds a little bit of flame to everything. Just a natural element with the special effect that might go a long way, actually. To make it like, hey, is that all actually really fire? Alright. Good. back here. So where does that start? So that's where we're going to start. Alright, turn it off. Okay, there's the shrink it down. Here, straight. Straighten it out. I know next week, yeah, I like that. Here, just make this a little bit fatter. Back over here. This is just all for reference. No, wait, what if I add the nuke? And then the glass main. How is that gonna go? Let's see here. I think it's a lot of overkill, but oh, I kind of like it. It's like Karak is pulling out all the stops here. Although I think the nuke doesn't really need to be there. I think I like this fire a lot better. I like that a lot. Let's see. I think, should I have that actually in front? No, definitely not. Definitely needs to be put behind. Cool. Alright, so let's see, what do we got? Okay. We have a few minutes left. Let's just look at what else we got here, okay. Just look at what else we got here. Okay, this is not needed for this particular part. Let's see, our fire embers. It's just too little to really worry about. Alright, let's see here. I think I found what I need to find and use what I need to use. Now it's just basically getting everything done and used, maybe adding, you know, sometimes some like fire smoke like this. Just brighten it up. Maybe add something like that, only have it be bright red maybe. Yeah, anyway, lots of stuff to work with, but we are out of time. So, but still, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all these back. Like I said, there's still a lot I gotta need to do, is, you know, keeping them in their spot. But let's see here. So we start like this, and Karak like just erupts. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that works really well. So, and so all I have to do is just finesse that now. So next week we'll just continue working on episode 8, because I guarantee you it's not going to be finished next week. And instead of doing fire elements, we might be working with water and air next week and doing special effects with those. We'll see. We'll see where I'm at. I might have already done them, or we'll do them. I might just plan just to hold those off and do them next week. So that way we are just basically working through special effects of elements and elementals. So with that, we'll wrap up this live stream, and I will finish it by saying, for those of you who are watching this on the Tales of Valhalla YouTube page, you're just seeing the edited down version, which is like 5 to 10 minutes long. In this live stream's case, probably 10 minutes long. And if you want to see the full live stream, which is about an hour's worth of stuff, you can go to a link in the description below, or something should appear on the screen that will show you a link to Microconductor Productions YouTube page, or you can just go to the link in the description below to the live stream video directly there. So with that, we will sign up tonight. Thank you for everybody who's watching on the live stream tonight, and we will see you guys. We'll see you this Saturday for some downtime video game playing, whatever we're playing, and we'll see you next Wednesday when we edit more video. Catch you later. Bye. Have a good week.